Let's see. So
Yeah,
what was
no,
that other channel you were talking about? I briefly heard you mention it on a live stream.
my other channel.
So the other business you were working on.
Oh, so I've had a leatherworking business for a number of years. I want to say probably maybe 5 years,
Hmm.
something like that. So I have a whole workshop in my house, and I make and sell leather goods. I have a shop on Etsy. I got like over almost 150 sales, all 5-star ratings. But I have a business where I create leather goods, and I also perform at Renaissance fairs. Not specifically Renaissance fairs, but I perform as a historical reenactor. So it's less on the I dress up and look like an elf, and more of the I actually research history and dress as historical figures used to, and inform the public on the way lives were at those times. And I focus on I did Scottish history and battle tactics. We were in this like militarized group where we would actually do battle formations as infantrymen using only Scottish Gaelic as the communication. So like you would hear Scottish Gaelic, and we would actually be doing military formations. I did that for about 3 years, and then I joined a actual Viking guild, which does Viking historical reenactment from between 700 to 11 or 1200 AD. So the pretty much the peak of the Viking Age. And we go to these fairs, and I have a little setup where I'm building. I'm still new to the guild, so I'm still acquiring my display and my setup. But I do a little bit of a leather setup there and describe Viking Age leatherwork. I've mentioned in some of my videos how I was actually researching leatherwork and doing my notes in LaTeX and Markdown and stuff. But it's a leatherworking business, and it's still active. I jacked my prices up because I wasn't really willing to do a lot of hand sewing at the time.
Hmm.
And if somebody was going to buy something, it was going to be worth my time to do it. So that, and I also rolled free shipping into the price. But I just bought a sewing machine for to ease production, because the thing I dislike most is having to do a lot of the hand sewing.
Hmm.
And so with that, I'm going to be able to ramp up production, drop prices, and do more. But also, I can do video with it. And some people really like the aesthetics of like watching leatherwork happen on video. So I'm just going to try and like revive that channel a little bit. The channel only has like 2 videos on it. And if you search for Norseman Leatherworks on YouTube, you will see it. I think it's the top suggested one. But that's the channel. And yeah, I make a variety of things. I do sometimes custom orders. I've made knife sheaths. I've made Renaissance Fair armor, bags, wallets. I made my own wallet. I still use it. Card holders, belts, just a lot of the simple things until now I get my sewing machine. I can do some of the more advanced stuff that takes a lot of sewing.
That is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good hobby that's paid for itself. I've been doing it for about 5 years, and I just reinvest most of the money I make with it into the business because I just like buying new tools.
Hmm.
So it's kind of just like I have a cool business that really just helps me buy more shit for the business. So I don't really ever make any money from it. It's kind of just like I don't have to spend my own money on the
Hmm.
business. But I think by now I probably got like 5 grand invested in just tools, materials, raw materials, and other stuff. Well, 6 now because I bought the sewing machine. But yeah,
That is awesome. Yeah, I can't imagine the crossover between Vikings and Linux users is very high.
yeah, that's why I already had a separate channel. I already had a separate business channel that I just neglected, and I made this one for specifically Linux and tech and software because I kind of just have so many weird eccentric interests that are in just completely different spheres that it's kind of hard to manage sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I really love tech and software and code, and I've been like deep diving into that for over 3 years and just super into that. But I'm also into like data science and R and reporting and aesthetic documents and academia I'm getting into now. So that's why I'm going back to school for data science and data analytics. But then I also have the whole uniboomer in a cabin type thing where I want to like grow my own food and live in a forest, which is our plan eventually is to do that. But then I also have a business where I do like a physical craft, and then I go and perform at Renaissance fairs. It's like there's no way of capturing all of this on one channel.
Yeah, it would have to be a vlog channel, and anything besides that, it wouldn't work. But if you wanted to give each of the different subjects the proper care they do deserve different channels.
I thought about doing some vlogs, but then I'm like, I just feel like that format is weird for me. Like, I just
Mm.
don't feel like I'd be good at doing vlogs. When it comes to like informational, like here's what I did on Linux and here's how I did it. That's cool. If
Mm.
it's for leatherwork, it's just like, look at me make the thing.
Mm.
But yeah, I've talked with my girlfriend about doing a vlog together on a separate channel. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I don't know how well I do with it. I think she'd do better than me. She actually watches vlog channels. I
Mm.
don't know, really, don't really.
Well, I guess it would be kind of like just starting the regular Linux stuff, where it's very much a growing experience. The early stuff you're gonna look on, you're gonna be proud of it when you make it, and then you're gonna look back and it's like that was really bad.
All the cringe, all the
Especially if you try
cringe.
to make a joke and you go back and like, wow, my comedic timing was not there. It was really bad.
Oh, that's my baseline.